Hey there, kiddos. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Oh, and please don't forget to hit the notification button and continue to follow the Two Grumpy Reviewers.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Two Grumpy Reviewers. Now we're going to be talking about two of our all-time favorite movies, clown movies that is, because remember we have a clown movie theme for Halloween. And so this particular video is going to be covering the comparisons between the two It movies, the original miniseries and the film that was reproduced in 2017.
Yes.
So we've got a lot to talk about. First off, we're both major Stephen King fans, so
Yes.
it's pretty much a no-brainer to do a video on these movies. And of course, we also love It. We also love clown movies, and Pennywise is just a shoo-in.
It is.
For
It's a good story,
Yeah,
it's a
definitely.
huge book. That's why we brought the book out.
Right.
It is a massive book. And
Massive!
anybody who's ever taken on this book knows it's a lot. And the miniseries really kind of gets into, that there's kids and then they get older and the story goes through. And the movie, the new 2017 movie, really focused in on when they were kids.
Exactly.
So there's going to be another movie.
Which is why
Yes.
which is why there's so many differences between the original
Right.
made-for-television
Right.
movie versus the one that was remade in 2017.
Right.
In the original one made-for-TV film, there was a lot of limitations that they had. There was a lot of things that they
Right.
couldn't go with, in the original novel, for several reasons. Timing constraints, certain stuff that they really couldn't show on
That you can't show on TV.
Right.
Yeah.
Back then it was a different time, and the network that they chose to air it on, they were very wary of doing anything like that. They weren't
Right.
they weren't as risque as the television networks are today.
Right.
They
Well, it's
weren't-
1990.
Exactly.
And
They were seven.
that was a long time ago. And
We don't like to think that it was a long time
right,
ago,
but it was, and and it was a huge undertaking for television. But even at that time, the book was huge.
Yeah, it was
a
really
huge
popular.
deal. I remember when they were making it, and there were and all like the teen beats and the,
Right,
the
right. They
teen
were really pushing
magazines. They were telling everybody that it was coming, but it was coming to TV, so you didn't have to worry about going to the show.
Right.
And,
But let's be honest though, Tim Curry was
Yes.
that movie. He carried
Yes.
that movie.
Yes.
The only reason as to why that made for television film
Kill us.
did as well as it did was because of him.
And I agree with that.
Just what I
I
forget about
totally agree. He is the redeeming
just us.
quality of the
It's all the other kids,
miniseries.
too.
Yes.
To me, he's the
Who's gonna
only
be
reason
next?
to watch it.
Well, because the original was very cheesy,
was
and
very
let's be
cheesy.
honest here. I mean, we're not trying to bag on, but we're making a comparison.
Right.
The original made-for-TV film versus the remake.
Right.
And the rest of the actors in the original made-for-TV series, they were terrible. they just. It's not like today, man. It's like
Right.
It's very different. Two totally different eras.
Well, they are. They're very, which is, one, we did it because they're clowns, and it
Right.
does go with our theme for this year. And there's a very big difference in the clowns.
Right.
Tim Curry's, it surprises me because people say, oh, well, his was so cheesy. I'm like, but it was frightening.
Right.
The way he did that character was truly frightening.
Losers
He scared
like it.
the crap out of me.
Yeah, like I said, if you've ever seen Tim Curry in other films such
Yes.
as Legend, when he played Darkness, or the Rocky Horror Picture Show, everybody knows that he brings it.
He does.
embodies the characters that he plays.
He was in Monk, that TV show.
Really?
Yes, he was a
Well,
character
I
in
never
Monk.
really watched that show.
Right.
But one interesting fact that I learned was it was directed by Tommy Lee Wallace, who also directed Fright Night 2, Halloween 3, and Amityville
2. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's
He's
very
kind of
cool.
like a sequel guy.
Hey, we're gonna direct
He did all the sequels,
Let's get Tommy Lee Wallace.
And but there's we could get into so much about so many of the people
Right.
that are in these, and we really could. The directors and the
Well,
new director, he also did Mama.
I never saw that film. Was that any good?
It was, I thought it was great until the end. And
Is
you
that-
know
is-
how I am.
Okay, I don't know what
And
Mama's
so-
about. Is that a horror film?
Mhm.
Okay.
Supposed to be.
Doesn't sound like one.
I don't even think.
Mama!
I don't even think got an R rating. But
Right,
anyway,
right.
I digress because we're talking about these.
Right.
This, the new movie, I was very reluctant to see it because I didn't want to not like the original.
Right.
I really didn't.
And I gotta be honest, man. As much of a purist as I am, loving on the 80s films and everything,
Yes.
I dare to say that the new one totally kicks its ass.
It does. It
Bill,
does.
with Bill Skarsgård,
Mhm.
oh my god, that dude's so awesome.
Yes.
I mean, he
brought it.
he was so scary, okay?
Yes.
He made me want to cock.
And you know what's interesting is because he spoke, and I thought that was going to bother me.
Right.
But it didn't.
It was
frightening.
It's all in the delivery, the way he delivers it, and the
He
way
is scary.
and all the child actors in the
Yes.
new movie. Oh my God, they're awesome. They totally made you believe
Yes.
that they were,
Yes.
in danger.
Well, in the original, Seth Green was one
Right.
of the kids.
Everybody
so
knows who
he's-
Seth Green
right.
is, right?
And and Jonathan Brandis, rest in peace. He's
Unfortunately,
gone.
he's gone.
And but yeah, I mean the kids were good in the original. I think the kids actually did better than the adults in the original.
You think so?
I really, really think so.
I
Go
don't
back
know.
and watch it.
I-
And I think you will find the kids did a way better job in the original than the adults did. The adults were very kind of, what's his name? Harry Anderson. He was
Well, they
very
were
too
wooden.
animated. Yeah.
They were wooden.
And Jonathan, what's his name? Ritter from
John Ritter from
John
Three's
Ritter
Company.
from Three's Company,
Yeah.
yes. He always brings it. He
Yeah.
was phenomenal, but the character wasn't that phenomenal.
Right,
And
it
the
was
way
kind
that
of-
they wrote them, I think the kids did better in the original. And right now, I can only say that the kids did good in the remake because we haven't seen what the adults have done yet. We
Right.
haven't seen the second movie yet.
Well, I disagree, but I guess
That's
I'll have to
okay,
go back and
that's
watch
okay.
it again.
That's okay.
So-
That's okay.
I'm going to stand my ground and I'm going to disagree with her.
That's okay. You're allowed
Okay,
to.
all right.
That you're allowed to, but I think both of these movies, even though they share the same theme, writer, as far as Stephen King goes, story and all that, I think the new one is better.
Yep, I agree. We both agree on that at least.
We do agree
the,
on
the
that.
new one is just like completely knocks it out of the park.
It does.
It is phenomenal.
Yes.
The acting is top notch. The special
Yes.
effects is kick ass. I mean,
Yes.
there's no other way to explain it. And I was really impressed by the fact that they actually showed. Well, no, I'm not going to give it away because we don't do that. But trust me when I say that there's a lot of things they did in the new film. As far as gore-wise, they really caught me off guard. I was like, "Ooh, wow! They actually showed that.
Yeah.
They actually went there."
Well, I
was
would be surprised if there were people out there that didn't see this. The new one made it grossed $700 million.
really the new one.
For a horror film, that is
Phenomenal.
That is phenomenal.
That is like
for a horror
paramount.
film. That is huge, and I did not know that. I did not know that it did that well.
Mhm.
And but when you see it, how could it not?
Right.
It was phenomenal. It just was.
So, okay, everybody, our themes for clown horror films continues.
So you have to see both.
So you have to see both.
You do.
We encourage you to watch them both. They both have their advantages, and disadvantages. The newer one having more advantages, but we're not going to go there anymore. We already talked
But
about
Tim
that.
Curry is totally worth seeing and owning the original.
Yeah,
You have
I
to
mean,
give him that.
Yes, I will.
He's worth
Well,
having in your
come on,
collection.
Tim Curry's the man.
I know.
He knows he's the man.
I
mean,
know.
Come on, you don't have to tell him.
I know. He knows
the
he
dude,
is.
The dude, man,
He's great.
he's awesome.
So if you buy the original and you're like, oh, well, okay, but it has Tim Curry.
Right.
Then it's worth it.
That's the saving grace.
It's worth it.
So, all right, everybody. Thank you for joining us again for
Yes.
another episode of Two Grumpy Reviewers. Keep following us, please.
Please.
Subscribe to our channel.
Comment.
We love to talk to you guys more about these movies because we love movies and we want to keep bringing different episodes to you guys. So please don't forget to subscribe. We've been getting some views, man, but not a whole lot of love in the subscription department. So anyhow, enough of us bagging on you guys. Thank you for joining us for another episode, and you guys take care.